How easily is your memory being hacked? Hi, welcome to another episode of Unlocking the Mind Behind Make More Work Less. My name is Fong. I'm an entrepreneur, business strategist, real estate investor, speaker, and also a best-selling author. And every single day, I help others unlock the potentials and guide them to succeed. Today on Unlocking the Mind, we talk about another cognitive bias. And the reason why I have this show is so that we can better understand how our minds work, make better decisions, build stronger relationships, and of course, avoid certain cognitive traps. So for today's cognitive bias, we're going to be talking about the misinformation effect. So what exactly is that? That is the tendency for post-event information to interfere with memory of the original event. So our memories are not very good. In fact, it can be altered, it could be interfered with, it could be changed by outside influences, even if we think we can remember something very, very well. And the thing is, there's a lot of different experiments that's been done on this. Lots of subject experts that's been looking into this as to why our minds are able to be manipulated with false information or misinformation. And it really boils down to how things are presented to us. Now, our minds, this is how we have memories. We actually go around the world and we look at stuff and we pick out certain things. And we take information here, take information there, and we kind of just throw it all into our minds, and it's all collected. It's all episodic. It's all pieces. It's never just a continuous thing. So when we try to recall the memory, we take all these pieces, put it together, and we kind of fill in the blanks as well, because we don't have everything completely memorized. But we do have certain aspects of things being placed here, being placed there, or what it sounds like, how fast things go, but we don't have the whole picture. We tend to take pieces and then just kind of fill in the blanks. So that's why our memories are not that great, because the filling in the blanks might be misinformation, might be altered information. And because we're not that sure about what is actually filling in or not filling in the blanks, we might replace stuff that's actually correct with false information. Just think about it as a Wikipedia page. You can access it, you can open it, you can change it, but so too can other people. Other people can go and change that Wikipedia page. And that's how our memories work. And this was one of the definitions as to what Elizabeth Loftus kind of described our memories as a Wikipedia page. Now, she is the subject expert in this area, and she is well-renowned and does a lot of TED Talks and a lot of speaking engagements on this subject as to how misinformation jumps into our minds. Now, something as easy as a change of a word can completely change how you think something actually happened. Now, she's done a lot of experience with this kind of stuff, and all she does is she changes a question by one word, and you would completely think of something else. One of the experiments that she's done was she showed a lot of photos and a lot of video and all kind of stuff of a car collision, okay? And there was a big crash and all this other stuff. And her question after showing this video to a whole bunch of people is this: how fast was the car going when it hit the other car? Then she asked another group, how fast was the car going when it collided with the other car? And then the next group, she asked, how fast was the car going when it smashed the other car? All three sentences are almost exactly the same, except the one word: hit, collide, and smash. And the thing is, when people were thinking about the speed limit, they're thinking, oh, they were going a lot faster with the question being phrased with smash versus collide or hit. People who also remembered that there was shattered glass everywhere and more information about the damage when the question was formulated with the word smash versus collide or hit, even if all that stuff was not in the video. But it's funny how our minds start creating new images or creating more information just by a change of the word. Another scenario was this. They showed another collision and they said, oh, was the car going fast at the stoplight, or was it at a yield sign? And then all of a sudden people go, oh, I'm pretty sure I saw a yield sign. Whereas the truth was there was no yield sign, it was a stop sign. So people start creating images in their minds just based on the way the formulation of the question was being asked. So this is very, very dangerous, because when it comes to eyewitnesses becomes very, very persuadable. In fact, the people who were thinking that the yield sign was there, it was actually 20% higher to be incorrect versus the people who were given the question correctly. So our minds really fills in the blanks based on how information or questions are being presented to us. Just like those eyewitnesses picking out people from a lineup in in a court case, the fact of people being inside a court case already gives you the misconception of them all doing something wrong. But in reality, sometimes they're all fake people. So the thing is, there's a lot of misinformation there. So how do we avoid this? Well, the thing is, we have to start encoding those memory banks even further and deeper with more meaning, more story, more relativity to what it means to us. If we're able to do that, then we're able to remember things better. Now, sure enough, when it comes to being an eyewitness, you can't kind of do all that stuff at spur of moment. You just have to train yourself to be able to remember things better and all that kind of stuff. But again, eyewitnesses, when it comes to misinformation effect, is very, very important, because over the last 314 innocent people that were released, over 3/4 of those people was because of false identification by the eyewitnesses, because of misinformation or conflicting stories or different sources and all that kind of stuff. And that's why eyewitnesses are really not a reliable source when it comes to picking people out of a lineup or becoming good evidence for something that's actually happened. So that is the misinformation effect. Hopefully you learned something about that today. And if you did, please go back and watch some of my other episodes on unlocking the mind. And if you like this show, we have a lot of other shows: the Peak Potential Success Show, the Make More Mind Bites, and of course, the Master Mind Bites that's up every single week. So until next time, thank you very much for your likes, your subscriptions, your time, your comments. I love seeing those comments. And until next time, today is the day to lock your peak potential. I'll see you later.